well-known rivalry in the country. But for the Heels and the Cavs, the South's oldest rivalry will always mean a lot. Welcome to, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Cavaliers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So North Carolina's offense will have first crack at this one. It was a forgettable season for both of these teams, and the South's oldest rivalry, and the Cavs couldn't even find any solace in winning this game against the Tar Heels. Carolina cruised and had a big lead after 3 and coasted home with the W.
Well, it was a big win for North Carolina, snapping a 4-game losing skid going into that. But really, Virginia never could get it going offensively. Running, throwing, no rhythm. Only 288 total yards, David. They turned it over twice. They've got to be better on offense today.
Yeah, this definitely was a needed win a year ago for North Carolina to get some good feelings going, because they were struggling, like you mentioned, the 4-game losing streak. But really, they got it going throwing. They got it going running. They had everything working a year ago. Virginia up for a tall task.
Lopez wants to fire. Here comes the heat. The Tar Heels. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Cavaliers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. The Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Under fire. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Ross. Just what this offense... Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ennis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cavaliers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Morris. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Cavalier. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Got a first down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the right. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last play. They'll have another chance on 3rd and goal from the 1. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lopez to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This rivalry runs really deep, guys. It's the 3rd most played in the FBS.
That's crazy, Reese. It's just crazy to think about all the rivalries across college football. And I love the orange and blue and the baby blue and this showdown every year.
They've been playing since 1892.
Turning it on. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense changing the play. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ennis.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent. And he's
quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Ennis. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ennis. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Cavaliers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Max going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now facing a third and long. Lopez wants to fire. Got his man downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Tar Heels!
One of the the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by just 4 to Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air, it's Morris. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ennis. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. Back open in the middle. Knocked down for the tackle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez to pass. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the tailback. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in first and 10. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete on the right side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ship. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They're setting up the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. It all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Lopez wants to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, North Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harrison. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll go to the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, the South tends to shut down when the Tar Heels and Cavaliers get together, and that's the case again today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Virginia and North Carolina plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision. Bringing it out of the end zone was not a good one. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, those...
Trying to pick up this third and short. Dropping back, it's Morris. Fakes the grab on the left. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He wants to throw it again. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Finds his man, it's Ship. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Quickly complete. On his feet at the 40. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Line getting set on second down. Lopez to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Leaves it with the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He puts a lot of air under under it down the sideline. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way from around the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He'll pitch it. Nice move to keep running. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. This is a designed run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Lopez wants to fire. With the catch, it's shipped. Bust through behind his pad. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Tar Heels have moved it inside the 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Going right to work up top. Unloads it left. He's got it. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Finds a little space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He makes a catch. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. The snap sets up the throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Virginia. They move on top here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Conley. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that.
Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Cavaliers. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. South Carolina looks lost today, and boy, does it show right now on the scoreboard. Almost like the coaching staff spent the week in Hilton Head instead of the film room. They're trailing by 18 to Alabama.
Touchdown, Tar Heels! Special teams proving to be special. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Harrison. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, little.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got him downfield. He's loose down the left side. That's the 20. Touchdown, Virginia! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. And this way, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Makes the catch. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Lopez wants to fire. Complete to the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Gonna take a shot. He caught it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, North Carolina. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. Showing off the arm. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Lopez to pass. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. All wideouts, no backs. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Here's the handoff. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now, 4th quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots.
Touchdown, UNC! puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And with that touchdown, they've tied the game. All you got to do now is kick the extra point. You need to do a great job on special teams covering, and your defense just has to hold on because there are only a few ticks left on the game clock.
Coming out with it, it's Courtney. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Morris. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Backed up in their own end, a quick hitter might work. Here's the pressure. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. The latest chapter of the South's oldest rivalry in the books, and it is North Carolina who takes home the win over Virginia. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.